Hi guys, I'm back, and so we were with that communication, isn't it? So we were learning about how is communication happening and how it took place and what happened. We had the electrical telegraph, then I told you about the phone, then I told you about the text messaging, then I told you about the video messaging which happened in 1996 in Japan. Apart from the people knew how to interact with Skype, for example, has probably salvaged many long distance relationships. On the Skype, you can also work with another app. There is where you can someone else can also come into your computer and do your work, start typing for you. But apart from conference calling and video chatting, apps like Snapchat and Periscope are changing the world communication game. People can now rapidly interact face to face in small snippets or small recordings or whatever, whether it be a single moment or emotion, your selfies or whatever you say. So they can also add elements to communication that don't exist in real life. Who doesn't love a good Snapchat filter? Okay, so that's going to not, we don't need to know that now. So for you, it's enough that that's how it actually happened. So then we come to the part. I'll just read it out for you, and after that I'll go ahead and then we'll come to know actually what is happening here. So I have to just remove my keyboard. Okay, so I'll just read again: communication and modern techniques. Communication means to keep in touch. It helps us to get know about more people and places near and far from us. Over the big way, over the years, the means of communication has developed in a big way, and due to this, the world has come closer and appears to be a smaller place now because we can get in touch so easily with people. Distances are no longer a barrier. So distance, we don't worry. Oh, he's staying in America, no problem. I'll call him and talk to him. I'll just now make a video call. Okay, so it's like that. Who communicate regularly with each other. Discuss how you think communication has proved useful for us. That we'll do later. I can do that for you. Communication has changed the world. People are no longer restricted to their own world or thoughts, rather. We come to know about the happenings and events of the world through various means as and when they happen in any part of the world. Instantly, we come to know. But we didn't know what's happening with the pandemic. We came to know, but we were not serious about it. To understand the means of communication, we can categorize them in two parts. That's means of communication of personal use and means of communication for the masses, as for the public. Masses means public. So I have done you the personal ones. I told you some information like what was there in the past and what is there in the present right now. So we'll come to communications for personal use. Like, we need to communicate with friends and relatives regularly. Office employees need to communicate with their colleagues and clients in different cities too. This is done through telephones, mobile phones, and internet nowadays. Earlier, written communication was very slow. It only relied on postal services. It could take a few days for letters to reach a person, and sometimes they would get lost as well. Yes, many things happen. The post used to get lost or got burnt or fallen off somewhere due to our own discrepancies. People used to not work properly. Urgent messages were transmitted through the telegraph. I have told you the telegraph, the telegram. Now, with the invention of the internet, it is possible to send letters in the form of electronic mail or email to any part of the country or world and get a reply almost instantly. I write my mail and I say send, it goes instantly, it pops up on his mail ID and it comes, and then he replies, hi, how are you? It's maybe in Arab, it may be Afghanistan, maybe Timbuktu, or maybe wherever. If there is internet, and if he has a phone with an email, so email you're going to get. If he has a laptop or if he has an internet based thing where you can get in touch. But sometimes what happens, we stay next to the tower and we say hello, 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 this telephone you are calling is out of network, but you are there next to it. But people say a lot of lies also with mobile phone, isn't it? You are standing in Muzaffarpur Big Bazaar and you'll say, oh, I am now at the railway station, isn't it? So it's like that. People say a lot of lies. Excuse me. So it's like that. Sometimes people say the truth on the mobiles, but actually you don't know what's happening on mobiles. You other person where he is, you don't know actually. So people say a lot of lies. Where are you? Oh, I'm just outside the house. I'm coming just now. but you are 5 kilometers away. Oh, there was a jam, so I was not. People say a lot of lies because we are not able to see that person, or we don't know because he's on that move. You are with the phone and you are with the network, so that creates a problem. Verbal communication started with the invention of telephones, as I was telling you. Nowadays, telephones have become a necessity in every household. Telephones are very much important. Mobile phones are rather. Every village has telephone connections. With the advent of mobile phones, a person is easy accessible. We can also send and receive messages and pictures through mobile phones. The internet can also be accessed through our mobile phones. A fax machine is another device that sends and receives documents containing printed message or pictures quickly. It works through telephone line. A fax machine, you know what's a fax machine? If you have a fax machine, there's a telephone on it. Dial pad telephone on it, which you need a telephone line, BSNL line, or you have a Reliance line, or whatever landline you need to have a landline connection. So that landline connection wire goes into it, and suppose you are wanting to send me your answer sheet. I have given you some questions, you have written it down, you want to send it to me, but you are in Patna, suppose, and I don't have a place, you don't have a phone or anything, but you have my number, my fax number, my machine fax number. If you have it with you, you just put that paper in that slot and you dial my number and say send. Again, that paper will the paper will be there with you, it will just go through and come out from one side, and in my printing machine your total matter will come out. That is fax. So sometimes when there is good connection of the telephone line, it does happen, but sometimes it doesn't go through, but it's a very good issue to get the original effect of it. But that too, it comes out from my machine, a printout, so whatever you have written, that comes out to me. So that is also a part of sending fax. Fax machines, mostly corporate level offices have got fax machines, so they use it every day. Now, so we'll keep it till there, and we'll start means of mass communication in the next class. That's on Tuesday again, so we'll meet then. So I don't want to go in a hurry. We have means of mass communication is personal communication, and one is communicating with the people, with the public. So I'll just give you a brief description of what's actually this mass communication. Mass communication is the communication of information from a person, small group of people, or an organization to a large group of heterogeneous or anonymous people. Huge public. Common communication channel is mass communication, include television, radio, media, and print media. Okay. Now, if you say types of mass communication is advertising, journalism, journalists we have who create news, public relations, we have public relations office where we get to know all information, social media, you have Facebook, you have Twitter, you have WhatsApp, audio media, radio, convergence is the things which go on and what things are happening in the society, we get to know through travel issues, film and television, and photography. Okay, so these are the basic things which are included into it. Mass media is again the 5 types of mass media. Direct to the public is newspaper, radio, magazines, internet, and television. Okay, so this is what are the various means of mass communication in our country. Same thing as it includes radio, television, newspaper, magazines, books, films. All India Radio broadcasts a variety of programs in national and regional or local languages. So the best thing to know about mass communication is, please from today only itself, you switch on to your radio 92.7, 91.1 and I guess 94.3, and you will get all your information about Bihar and Patna, and basically about Muzaffarpur you will get it on 92.7 and 94.3. So please do every day in the morning. You can listen to it at the same time. You'll be listening to your favorite music. There are nice programs, and there are some storytellers also at night. There's been a horror show also. Someone tells you a story about demons and everything and all suspense stories, and you get a lot of information. Nice old songs. You will come to know what songs used to be played in the past. You are already knowing some old songs. What are new songs coming in? What's happening in and around Muzaffarpur? So radio is a very good communication for mass. What's happening in the pandemic? What's happening? What is the center doing? When are the planes going to fly? When are the trains going to start? What's happening today? What's happening tomorrow? what's happening in and around Muzaffarpur. So all those information you will get. So that is called mass communication. So I want you to listen to the radio, and it's a very good thing. So listening is good. You have to become a good listener before you speak something. So better you listen before you say something. So that's the best thing ever can be done. So see you guys. And it was great talking to you and sharing my thoughts with you, but I've still not met you. You are seeing me every day. That's what I'm telling you every time. So be home, be safe. And guys, please do respect your parents and be with them and love them as much as you can. They are the only people in the whole world. No matter what happens, they'll be there with you. And respect them and love them to the power infinity, because after your parents are your God. So you haven't seen God, so you have seen your parents, so you have seen God. Okay, and take that blessings every day. And what you say in Hindi, you take Ashirwad, Pranam, or you touch your mom and dad's feet every day. So do that in the morning every day. That's a very good thing. Get up in the morning and touch the feet of your parents. It's a very good thing to do. Open your eyes, you open your eyes and you want to see your father or you see your mother. Do one thing. That's a very good habit. Get up from your sleep, close your eyes and go to your father or mother, and then open your eyes and see them first thing in the morning. Means you have seen God. Okay, so do that. Take care of yourselves and do whatever you want after you do your studies. Enjoy life. Stay home, stay safe. Bye bye. God bless. See you on Tuesday again. Bye bye.